They fight for benefits from the Department of Veteran Affairs. The department recognizes 7 countries outside the U.S. where Agent Orange was stored or tested. WECT's Craig Rex spoke to one local vet who says the chemical was also in Japan because he still feels the effects today.
Joe Sipala served in Okinawa, Japan in 1970. 40 years later, he's still fighting.
The best you can do is fight. If you give up, you get nothing.
Right now, Joe doesn't have nothing, but a disability pension of $243 a month is pretty close to it. He could get more, but he has to prove it.
I requested my medical records from Kadena Air Force Base Dispensary, those clinical records. They seem to have come up missing.
Sipala sprayed weeds with Agent Orange around his base.
Agent Orange was deadly.
When he came home, he was diagnosed with diabetes, a possible side effect of exposure to Agent Orange. This picture shows Sipala riding around the base right next to a barrel of Agent Orange. But he needs a sworn statement from a witness saying it happened.
I can't even remember their names. And so it's the same with me and all of the other veterans.
But not all veterans have this much trouble making a case. Sipala's son served in the Navy, and he received 40% disability in 5 months. But Joe...
It took 11 months for them to say no.
So now this Vietnam vet fights online. His Facebook page, Agent Orange Okinawa, works to educate both vets and citizens.
It's bringing people together. It's bringing veterans together.
There's currently 2 bills in Congress that would shorten the battle for Sipala and his fellow vets, but for now, the fight goes on. In New Hanover County, Craig Reck, WECT News.
The Department of Veteran Affairs was unavailable for comment on this story. Sipala says, though, that Congressman Mike McIntyre is now requesting Sipala's medical records to help his fight.